Hi, my name's John, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to create a sales forecasting model and interpret its results all within the OneClick.ai platform. Let's say we're a company that owns multiple stores and we want to forecast daily sales revenue for each individual store. First, we'll get started by uploading our historical data set of past sales records. Here we can preview the data, just make sure everything looks correct, and we select the column we want to predict, which is sales. The prediction task is forecasting. Date time column is date. The reporting column we want to select is store because we want to forecast values for each individual store. And for the dynamic columns, we have open and promo. We want to select both of these because we want to be able to change these values for the forecasted dates and see the difference in the forecast prediction. The forecasting duration from date, we're going to say March 5th, and we want to predict until April 21st. We select the forecasting range to be 1 day, since it's going to be forecasting the sales over a day, and we want to make this prediction every day within the selected range here. And then we just click submit. And this will take some time to run, but for our purposes, I've already created this model so we can look at the forecasting results. So now that our forecasting model is complete, we want to visualize its output and see how that output changes when we edit certain external variables. Down at the bottom here, we can see our forecasts with the historical data highlighted in yellow and the forecasted values highlighted in purple. So we want to look at store 1 in particular, and we want to edit the promotion variable. In this chart here, we can see this gray band here is highlighting all of the forecasted dates in the future, while everything before that is the historical data. So we're going to zoom in, and let's say we want to look at March 5th to March 15th. And we want to see what the forecast looks like when we change the promotion to a 15% discount. So we can see the change take effect here in this chart. And we're going to run this forecast again and see how these values change. So we can see that they raised up slightly, but we want to do a comparison to get a better idea of how these external variables are affecting the forecast. So we're going to look at this plan B over here, and we're still looking at store 1, and we're still going to edit the promotion. So we're going to zoom in, we're going to select the same dates, so that's March 5th to March 15th, and we want to see what the forecast looks like when there's no discount at all. So we're going to run this forecast for plan B, and we need to highlight this plan B here, and here we can see the difference. So in purple, the purple forecasted values are higher, which makes sense since we set the discount to 15% for these dates. So we're looking at March 5th to March 15th, and plan B is lower. And based on this data, we can make a decision about whether or not it's really worth it for us to enable these promotions or to just give no discount at all. And we can play around with this further. We can look at different stores. We can change our other external variable, which is whether or not the store is open. And we just have to update the forecast and see the results down here in this chart. And that's it.